Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I get to check out the Spanish Blu-ray release of Crying Freeman. So, if you live in the States, you've probably found that there hasn't been a proper, I would say, release of Crying Freeman ever since it was made way back in 1995, while the rest of the world has enjoyed this amazing Christophe Gans, Mark Dacascos vehicle. I absolutely adore it. I do have the original, I'll get back to this in a wee second, the original UK DVD release. I did have it on VHS when it first came out. I don't know where that went, whether it just got chewed up or it just kind of got wore out, which a lot of my videotapes did. But this DVD came out soon after, running at 95 minutes. Includes the original theatrical trailer, a teaser trailer, and a featurette on there, which is great. I don't think I've ever watched the featurette, possible, but it would be nice to go back to that if it's not on this new Blu-ray. But yes, Region 2, UK release. Love the movie, love Mark Dacascos. He's absolutely gorgeous in this, and I think it is overall a fantastic movie. Anyway, I'm a big fan of the anime and the manga of the original Crying Freeman story. But then when I was on Amazon Germany recently, I came across the Blu-ray release. Now there is, I have to say, let's see, maybe 2 or 3 different versions of Crying Freeman available on Amazon Germany. But for the price, this one I picked up because I was getting a few other things were in my basket. I didn't want to go overboard, as I do quite a bit. The Spanish Blu-ray release of Crying Freeman, as I say, it's a 1995 production. So this is, of course, full 1080p, full HD. It includes a making of part 1, 2, and 3, running at different times. There you have the 19-minute part 1 at 19 minutes, part 2 at 6 minutes, and part 3 at 8 minutes long. There's a featurette on there at 6 minutes, which I'm guessing is possibly the same featurette as is on the DVD, and then there's trailers also on there too. Now the good thing about this, as you can see up here, and if you can read Spanish, and when I turn it around you will see that it also comes with 8 postcards, which is exciting. Again, I don't know what else is in there, but to be honest, I really just wanted to have this movie on Blu-ray, and I am quite excited to see it. I must also point out that this version itself is a limited edition. This is 1120 of 1600, you can see right here, and it's also region free, which is amazing. So inside, the postcards are there, and of course then the actual Blu-ray itself. I'll just slide that open and show you quickly. So matches the cover here of the UK DVD release. Of course, this was the most popular of the artwork whenever the movie first came out, and then on the back of it, I'll show you there. And I do believe, if I'm right, that this is the movie where Mark met his wife, Julie Condra, who is still married today as far as I'm aware. It also stars Mako, and Ray Don Chong is also in there. But a fantastic movie overall. I will get back to that in 1 second. I just want to share these amazingly sized postcards with you. So here we have, I can't remember this guy's name. I do remember him in Jet Li's Kiss of the Dragon, which was a wonderful movie also. The backs of these postcards are all blank. So this is Mark and his wife. I hope I'm right on that. But yeah, beautiful movie, gorgeously shot, gorgeously made, some incredible action, and of course Mark looks as hot as fuck, and I just adore it. This Drive, Double Dragon, for him alone. Only the Strong, and even an American Samurai, which was the first movie I had ever seen Mark in. And even with that, I said to myself, this guy is gorgeous, he's got the moves, he's gonna go somewhere, he's gotta be big someday, and he has done some amazing works. But you know, again, why hasn't he been an A-lister, you know, long before now? You know, it's great to see him in Wu Assassins and the John Wick movie and so on. but I wanted more. I want to see more with Mark, and I think it would have been amazing had he went into Hong Kong action cinema. I think that would have been fantastic for him. Of course, we had China Strike Force, which was okay. But when you could see what he could do for sure with Drive and Steve Wang, had someone like Sammo Hung or that got his hands on him, my God, it would have been amazing. Of course, he started getting Sammo Hung in martial law for an episode. But hey, so here we go. Let me get into this without destroying myself or the cover as I normally do. But yes, Crying Freeman has been adapted a number of times, and probably more famously in Hong Kong as The Dragon from Russia with Sam Hui, by Clarence Fock, which I again adore. I just love the story of Crying Freeman. I love Crying Freeman, the anime and the manga, as I mentioned, and I just love the adaptations of it. There's a few different ones out there. I think even Philip Coe had done a really low budget version. So here we go. This is the DVD, the Blu-ray cover, sorry, that comes inside and on the back, and then inside here it's just a plain disc. It wouldn't have killed them to stick a poster in there, I'm sure, but hey, the fact that I'm going to get to see this movie in full HD excites me more than anything. As mentioned, the DVD runs for 97 minutes and the Blu-ray is running at 102 minutes. Could be a coding thing again, as you keep telling me, but I kind of say that, you know, that 5 or 6 minutes extra seems to be overly lengthy, that you would notice quite a difference in that running speed of a movie. Especially with discs. It's different when there's videos, but with discs for sure. But yes, absolutely excited to get going to watch this now. I have obviously got the DVD to compare it to. Don't have my video, but it's not going to hold up against a 1080p Blu-ray anyway. So I'm going to go check that out and get back to you soon. So, just back after watching Crying Freeman on Blu-ray from Spain. A few things that I forgot at the start of this video, of course. First being that Byron Mann is in here, and also Messiah Kato, who started alongside Mark in Drive and Steve Wang's Drive a few years later. Also forgot that it was produced by Brian Uzner, the wonderful Brian Uzner. And also forgot to mention, of course, that the English track is available alongside the Spanish track, if you need to watch it in Spanish, of course. The menu itself, as you can see, is neat enough, much nicer than what was available, or what is available on the DVD presentation. And not only that, the quality of the movie is spectacular compared to the DVD. I mean, as expected, yes, it should be up there and it should be much better, but as expected and presented in the right ratio, in the correct ratio that gives it much more of a cinematic feel than the DVD does. The opening sequence in particular, the one where you see like the dragon kind of crawling all over his body, looked absolutely incredible on this in comparison to the DVD. The DVD, it looks a bit tacky. But with this, it looks spectacular. The featurette on here compared to the DVD is actually not the same one, so that's nice in knowing that there's a wee bit something different on each of those. So I'll not be getting rid of the DVD anytime soon, but they kind of run around a similar length in time, so they're about 6 minutes or maybe just under 6 minutes in length. The Blu-ray one here has the featurette on it, has interviews with the cast as well as the director, and Christophe would be speaking in French, but it only offers Spanish subtitles whenever he is speaking, which I think are optional. You can turn off and on, of course. Let's see, the other making of documentaries, part 1 at 19 minutes, part 2 at 6 minutes, part 3 at 8 minutes, are all fascinating to watch. Of course they are. I mean, I love seeing the behind the scenes of any movies. I love seeing the work put into them, and they all have a similar setup. Again, there's some French, but there's a lot of English also, and they only have Spanish subtitles whenever you want to switch them on or off. Let's see, there are a few good deleted scenes in there, some of which you can understand were taken out and some of which may just have added something to it. But it was nice to see the fact that they're there, and you get the chance to see other things that have yet, well, have been unseen, I suppose, until you get to see them on here. And then, of course, there is a trailer on there also. So all in all, absolutely double thumbs up. I'm so happy that I got this. It's a beautiful slipcase, some beautiful postcards in there. The presentation of it is absolutely gorgeous. The picture quality is spectacular. So many things that stood out to me for the first time watching this in comparison to the DVD, and any chance to see Mark Dacascos in high definition is a very welcome sight. So that's it, another one done and dusted. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your support again with the channel. Don't forget to head on over to invincibleasia.com to check out my reviews on as many of these films that I can possibly write about right now. And also follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia and at Movie Misfit for bullet reviews and many other things that I simply cannot put to video. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I'll see you soon.